Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another beautiful mindfulness meditation session. Just doing a virtual smudge here, and just getting this beautiful energy going and flowing as we sit together once again. So let's embody. Find that beautiful, comfortable place. And once you're there, greet your breath. And as you greet your breath, notice every in-breath and every out-breath. And I invite you to soften your shoulders and let it fall and, soften the belly. And allow the body just to melt into the receptive force of beautiful Earth Mother. Relinquish all external stuff and bring all of who you are into this beautiful present moment. As you honor yourself, I also want you to visualize and picturize thousands of people across the globe sitting exactly at the same time in a meditation. And in this meditation today, we are going to look at the healing power of humility. Humility. To be humble. So humility improves well-being by fostering better relationships. Humility enhances our self-regulation, emotional regulation, and personal growth. For as we increase our empathy and our compassion and our self-acceptance, and we reduce self-centeredness, we bring forth humility. A good friend to have is humility. And when we are humble and as we begin to recognize our own limitations and we value others, humility takes us to greater happiness and joy and enhances our self-worth and the ability to cope with stress and anxiety. That's all the gifts and much more that humility, our friend humility, brings us. So let's sit with that as we notice every in-breath and every out-breath. As we focus on ourselves and as we focus on that concept of humility, am I humble? I always ask myself that question, am I humble? Am I humble enough? It's one of the gifts I ask Creator to give me. Humility and discernment. And humility in the Anishinaabe teachings is also one of the 7 grandfather teachings, humility. And the wolf represents humility because the wolf works with her pack, honors her pack, and she lowers her head in front of her pack. She's always humble. She respects her community and her pack and what they give and bring to her. So the wolf, she's always humble. And many of the religions teach us that seeing Creator, Allah, God, Great Spirit, a higher power as a source, and recognizing that power is humbling. Very, very humbling. So let's sit with that as we breathe in and breathe out. As we become aware of the rise and fall of the belly and the abdomen and the chest with every in-breath, with every out-breath, and as we embrace humility, to be humble, to humble ourselves always is such a beautiful gift. Humility is also very, very important for trauma work, intergenerational trauma work, and also addiction, or recovering from addiction. Why is that? Because it offers that openness, that self-compassion, and the ability for us to ask for help when we need it, replacing those rigid defense mechanisms, and then we enable personal growth. Also, it shifts the focus away from victimhood to self-responsibility, accountability, and we begin to acknowledge the pain of trauma and addiction through just being kind and gentle with ourselves, without judgment, to begin to build up that trust again in ourselves and others, and to be able to accept support and love from others, and to be able to accept love and support from others is such a humbling experience and phenomena. So let's sit with that as we notice every in-breath and every out-breath. Week after week after week, as I record these mindfulness meditation sessions to go onto YouTube to help people across the globe, I am so humbled. I'm humbled because I'm given the opportunity to do something good for others. And the way I put it is every morning thanking Creator for my life and my health, asking Creator, how can I serve you today? And the message that always comes back is, serve my people. When you serve me. And I'm very, very humble today to share this meditation with you. My elder also teaches that when we submit to Spirit and we believe all things are created equal in the universe, we begin to live with humility. Humility, what a beautiful friend you are. It's always wonderful to know that you are sitting with and within a community, that there are so many people around us, like-minded people. And when we sit in prayer and humility, we are also sending out light and love to those that are struggling today, to those that are going through difficulties today, to those that are looking and searching for that light and that path today. So as we sit today in our meditation, we also send out that love and that light from us to people that need it so much today. And that's a beautiful, wonderful thing to do. And just to be able to sit in humility. So let's take that last few breaths. So now slowly and gently begin to wiggle your fingers and toes and bringing that new life into them. And let's do our vagus nerve exercise, just gently turning our head all the way over to the right and then all the way over to the left and back to center. So thank you everyone for sharing your beautiful practice and your energy with me and everyone else here today. It's always an honor. Have a beautiful rest of this glorious day and take all of this with you and apply it to your day-to-day life. Namaste. The divine in me, I honor the divine in you all. Always. Aho.